Welcome to my home gym. Over the last 4 years, I've really dove deep into hunting out west, and it's one of those things that unless you have help, you have to really figure out on your own. And that's kind of where I come from. I live in Oklahoma. I'd never been hunting out west up until I believe it was 2021. And there was just so many little things that you have to learn. And one of the things that I've learned is you have to be in tremendous shape or you have to be extremely tough. And you know, over these 4 years, I've trained to be in shape, but I haven't really had a plan. I've just kind of gone with the flow, you know, what I feel like doing that day. And it's involved lifting, it's involved running. This year I've really kind of dialed in, and I've really been probably more dedicated than I ever have before. And this is something that I feel like I've probably should share with others. There's a lot of guys that are just like me that you know, don't want to pay for a guide, don't want to, you know, pay for the best landowner tag in the state. And I'm not knocking those people, but it's just reality. You know, my end goal for this is just to become a better hunter and be successful year in and year out. You know, this isn't just a one-time deal for me. It's, you know, I'm hoping that I can go on, you know, multiple hunts a year and be successful in those hunts. And so far I haven't. I've gone on 3 elk hunts and a mule deer hunt, and I've been dang close, but I haven't sealed the deal. And you know, each time I've gone, I've always felt like I wasn't in the best possible shape that I could be in. This year I'm not taking failure as an option. So, you know, like I said, there's a ton of people that are just like me, that are new to hunting out west. They're new to trying to figure out all the ins and outs of it. You know, this is one side of the space that there's not a ton of information on, and there is some information, but a lot of it you got to pay for. And you know, what I do, it might not be for you, it may not be right at all, but you know, it's something I wanted to share with y'all. And I think my goal for this is just to share my workouts with you guys. Hopefully I can get a video every 1 to 2 weeks. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. I'm going to try and be as informational as possible. But with that being said, let's get to working out. So on Mondays, I normally hit core and chest. I always like to get core out of the way. It seems like I never get as much out of a core exercise after I've completed the rest of my workout. Core is probably my least favorite, but it's probably the most necessary outside of just plain conditioning for hunting out west, because you're carrying packs everywhere you go. And you want to have a strong, stable base. So basically I'm just hitting all 3 of these, I guess technically 4, but all 3 workouts are all AMRAP. And then I'll just wait about a minute, minute and a half in between sets. And I'll also warm up on bench towards my last. I do 3 sets of this, and I'll warm up on bench in the last 2 sets, just to kind of get ready for my main sets. Don't make fun of me because I use straps. The only reason I use them is because my hands will probably give out before my core does. So I'm just trying to really focus on the core and not have to worry about not being able to hold on. So right now I'm in the strength phase of my workout plan. Basically, I'm just trying to build a very strong base, so when it comes to carrying a heavy pack, or hopefully, God willing, carrying out a heavy animal. So I think you've got to be strong to carry those heavy packs. You know, sometimes you're lugging around, daily you're lugging around probably 30 or 40 pounds. And then, packing in and packing out, packing in, especially with camera gear and, depending on where you're hunting, water, you can have packs up to 70, 80 pounds. And then on your way out, hopefully you've got 150 pounds on your back, depending on what you shoot. So I think you've got to be strong. And right now I'm solely focusing on that. Just trying to get as strong as possible probably all the way through March. I've got 5 sets of 2. I'm just going to work up as much as I can and go as heavy as I can. As you can tell, I ain't the strongest. Benching 225. Here's what it is though. Gotta get stronger. At 5'9", 170 pounds, I guess it's not terrible, but I am trying to lean down to 160 pounds. I want to be as strong as possible, but also as light as possible, without sacrificing too much. You just got to think, for every pound on your body, that's an extra pound on your feet. And knocking 10 pounds of weight off of me and makes the load a little bit lighter.
Both of them are great for core stability, and you get a little extra, little chest work in. That was so great for your core. You've got to use your obliques and your abs to keep from twisting. When you got heavy weight like that, it makes it tough. My final two workouts are a little more pump oriented. I got 2 sets AMRAP with 135 on the bench and 2 sets of band flies, and they're both AMRAP. Even though I'm trying to get stronger, I'm also trying to look a little better too. It's not the main thing, but it's not forgotten. 2 sets, gotta scoot back. Straight into band flies. I could probably do 1,000 of these just because the bands aren't very tight. I just try and really focus on getting a good squeeze.
star.
Well, if you guys stuck around this long, I appreciate you for watching. And if you want a little more insight, don't forget to like and subscribe. This is my first video like this, so if you got any tips, tricks to getting stronger and getting into better shape for the mountains, let me know. If you guys enjoyed the video, also let me know. We're trying to grow our channel the only ways we know how, and that's just to post content. So one thing I wanted to add was the Lord's really been pushing me to share my faith. We've been doing that through our Veins and Verses series with shorts, but I'd really like to incorporate it into our main videos, whether it's this or our hunting videos. I like to share a verse at the beginning of each video. But we're just trying to find ways to incorporate that. We have one job on this earth if you're a believer in Christ, and that's to share His word with others and to be a good disciple. So I'm going to leave you with this verse until I see you guys next time. Always walk by faith and not by sight.